Talking about some of the songs from the album, you've got Wraith Like, which is a song about writing songs. In Maximo Park in general, lyrics-wise, is a big feature, for me anyway, as a listener. Do you have a love of words? Do you read a lot, thinking about that sort of thing?
I don't read as much as I should do.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to read a lot more. There are certain things that have an influence on me, and you know, I'm not like a massive poetry guy, but there's certain people who you read and you come across in life. Like there's a guy called Frank O'Hara, who's this brilliant poet from the 50s New York, and it sort of elevates your thinking about words, and you go, oh well, this is something that's really affected me, and I'd like to see if I can affect people with the lyrics as well. And you know, for me, they're equally as important as the music.
Sworn that everything was crystal clear, but I was shackled by a language of ideas. A desert has its own rules. Outside the circle it's cruel. Copies of sights and sounds, you know, flying around on the floor. They said I forget her voice, that's untrue. It's just not as sharp as before.
And The Kids Are Sick Again is a song about a bit of nostalgia, but in a kind of dark sort of way, and it's like the kids are sick because they don't know what to do, they're bored. Is that right?
Well, yeah, that's true, and I think every generation goes through that kind of boredom and wondering what to do, and you know, some people vandalise things, and there are sort of allusions to driving cars off cliffs, because I mean, again, I saw like a burnt out car at the bottom of a cliff near where I live, just on the beach, and it's kind of just a weird evocative image, and you just think, what led to this? And then I remembered when I was growing up, this feeling of inertia, and it's sort of you link the two together, and then you elaborate on it.
Talking of that though, my girlfriend, she's from Darlington, which is just up the road from Billingham, and she wanted me to know this. Why didn't you just go to the Billingham Forum, do some ice skating there?
I was scared. The other kids were absolutely, they were like animals.
That's actually what she said.
That's why I didn't go. The kids were definitely sick.
And just for my benefit, this one, In Another World, one of my favourite ones off the album. The revolving dance floor in the middle of the river, is it the Tuxedo?
Yes,
the club.
Yes, it is.
I'm absolutely chuffed about that. Because I've been a few nights out in Newcastle, and that was definitely a big feature there.
Yeah, I was once trapped on that revolving dance floor, and it was on a boat. It's probably one of the most unique nights out in the world.
It certainly is. I believe you gave Wraith Like away as a free download, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that, do you embrace the free downloading going on, or do you prefer, it's a big debate obviously, but where do you sit there?
I'd love it if people paid me for all the music that we make, but you know, I'm a realist, and you know, I've been through periods in my life where I'm taping things from the library, and you know, you make copies of CD and you're really grateful, and to be honest with you, you know, from a band who never thought that they would actually get anywhere or have anybody listen to them outside of their own city, for people to be listening to your music across the world, you know, sometimes you just think, I don't care how it gets to these people, and therefore we kind of embraced it with Wraith Like and just said, here's some of our music, so you just want people to hear it, and you don't want any barriers in the way.
Yeah, sure. What's the future hold? I know you've got lots of touring to do. I hope we're going for a fourth album eventually, but I assume a bit of a rest as well.
Well, I think so. I think from my point of view, we've done this fairly steadily and for the last couple of years, and it's been like every 2 years you'll release an album and you'll go on tour and do it, and then you'll take a time off. And we've never thought of it as other bands do of this kind of routine, or like, it's like some people go, oh yeah, it's like the album cycle, it's like being on a treadmill, and I don't think it is. I think it's just kind of coincidence that there's been a 2-year gap with our albums, and we've toured in all the sort of similar places and similar cities. So I think it's time now for us to reassess and do different things. Like we're going to South America and Australia. We've been to Australia a few times, but it's these people want us to come over there, and I think making music is part of our lives now, which is such an amazing thing to be able to say. And I intend to just get straight back to writing and recording and stuff, and just trying to do something a bit different.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your time in Luxembourg, and I hope you have a great one tonight.
Cheers, nice one.
I'm not a man, I'm a machine. Chisel me down until I am clean. I buy books, I never read, and then I tell you some more about